Hello everyone, this is Mark Dixon, your local Allstate agent here in Hawaii, and I want to take a few minutes today to talk about something that's becoming a really important topic for homeowners and even renters across the island, and that's flood insurance and some major changes that are coming soon. Now, if you've been here the past month, you already know we've had a couple of storms that brought heavy rain and flooding to areas that normally don't see it. Streets flooding, water backing up, homes taking on water in places that people never expected, and that's the big point here. Flooding can happen anywhere in Hawaii. And a lot of people think flood risk only applies if you're near the ocean or next to a stream. But we're seeing more and more as flooding is caused by heavy rainfall where drainage systems just can't keep up. So even if you've never had a flood before, that doesn't necessarily mean you're not at risk. Now here's something that surprises a lot of people. Flood is not covered under your standard homeowners insurance policy. Let me say that again because it's really important. If water enters your home from rising groundwater, heavy rain, or overflowing drainage systems, there's no coverage under your homeowner's policy. The only way to protect your home from that kind of damage is with a separate flood insurance policy. And that brings me to what's changing. FEMA has updated the flood maps for Oahu, and those new maps are scheduled to take effect on June 10th. June 10th of this year. And this isn't a small update. Approximately 3,500 homes on Oahu are expected to be affected by these new flood maps. That means thousands of homeowners may see changes to their flood zone designation. So what that does actually mean for you is some homes that were previously considered low risk may now be classified as a higher risk. If you have a mortgage on your home and your property is in a newly mapped high-risk zone, you could be required by your lender to carry separate flood insurance. And even if you don't have a mortgage, this still matters because these new maps are based on updated data and better modeling, especially around rainfall, drainage, and inland flooding. So your actual flood risk may be higher than what you previously thought. Now, the good news is this. Flood insurance is often more affordable than what people expect, especially if you are in a lower risk area. And right now, there's an opportunity to get ahead of these changes. That means understanding your risk, exploring your options, and avoiding surprises down the road. And going back to, what we've seen in just the past few weeks here in Hawaii, flooding isn't theoretical anymore, it's happening. And it's happening in places that people didn't expect, right? So if you have questions about how these changes might affect your home, or if you'd like me to take a look at your specific property and provide a flood insurance quote, I'm happy to help. You can call, text, or email me anytime and we can walk through it together. Living in Hawaii is incredible, but it also comes with some unique risks. And my goal is to make sure that you're informed, protected, and prepared no matter what comes our way. So mahalo for your time, stay safe out there, live aloha, and have a mayhem-free day, and I'll talk to you soon.